Show. The hottest guests and celebrities are here. Show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Dedan Tolbert, author, advice columnist, and host of the Dedan Tolbert Show, which airs weeknights at 9 o'clock. You can check me out at dedantolbert.com, as well as Hot 96 in the United Kingdom and 88.1 FM in Philly. And I want to talk to y'all about a popular show that I recently did last week on, it was entitled, Back Then They Didn't Want Me, Now I'm Hot, They're All on Me. And that show really did cover a lot of the problems that exist in today's society when it relates to why so many black women are single. And what's going on is that a lot of women in their 20s, even late teens, they're approached by nice guys. I'm talking about the guys in school, the guys who don't necessarily have their own place, maybe not even have their own car, but they're good men, they're ambitious men, they're going somewhere in life. And a lot of women, they overlook those types of guys to date the thugs, the drug dealers, the hustlers, the bad boys. And I'm not knocking it. You can pretty much do what you want to do. But the reality is that those men, 9 times out of 10, do not make for good husbands. In fact, those are the types of men who are a lot of your baby's fathers, a lot of your deadbeat dads that you have to go to child support court to, try to get money, food for your kids. And, I'm just trying to help y'all avoid that repetitive cycle, because the reality is once you get dogged all throughout your 20s, now all of a sudden, you settle down, your priorities are in check. You're successful, you've graduated, you've, made a life for yourself and your child, or, maybe even just yourself. And then you come back to some of those nice guys that you overlooked. And the reality is those men won't want you. I can't tell you how many women who come into my life now from my past, who overlooked me or played games back when I was 21, they were 21. And, the reality is no man wants a woman like that. If you didn't want us then, don't come back and try to get us now. And that's one of the main reasons women, quote unquote, successful women have such a problem finding love, is because they're so used, abused, dogged, angry, bitter, have a chip on their shoulder from what those bad boys did, those thugs did. They're so emotionally unavailable by the time they're 30. You know what I'm saying? Who wants a woman with that type of baggage? So what I'm saying is, and what I always encourage women to do is self-reflect on your past decisions, because they will often tell you a very clear and paint a very clear picture of where you are at now in your life. So, this isn't bashing women. This isn't, this is just being real. You know what I'm saying? We talk about this stuff. I do barbershop talk Tuesdays where we have black men from all over the country pretty much saying the same thing. I had about 10, 11 guys all telling their stories of, how, they didn't want that guy because he lived at home or because he didn't drive a car. But now these guys drive Mercedes. Now they live in homes. Now they have their masters, and they're looking for wives. You understand? And see, one of the biggest misconceptions is that people like Steve Harvey will have you believe that black men out here are not looking for wives. They're stuck in this player stage, and that's just not true. There are a lot of single black men out here who cannot find a woman who meet all of their qualifications, which is only 3: being highly respectable, emotionally available, and having a great personality. A black woman with those 3 qualities in today's society is like finding a needle in a haystack. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? And again, black men are talking. So a lot of that emotional unavailability, a lot of that lack of respectability, all those things come from being hurt, dogged, and abused. A lot of women said, I tried the respectable thing. I tried not showing off my chest and my ass, but that didn't work for me. So now I know what men like. I'm going to show them a little something. I'm going to sleep with them. I'm going to have an attitude. I'm going to say F love. I'm just going to do me. Like, all those types of mentalities are so prevalent in the black community. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why so many successful black women are single. So as I wrap this up, man, you really got to look in the mirror. Stop pointing the finger. All men aren't dogs. All men aren't, don't cheat. But they're not there, because I went to 5 weddings, including my own this year. Black men are looking for wives. If they're not choosing you, you need to ask yourself, why isn't he choosing me? I guarantee you, looking in the mirror will answer that question for you 9 times out of 10. So thank y'all for tuning in. Listen to the Dedan Tolbert Show weeknights at 9, again at dedantolbert.com. Peace.